50 years ago, Admarc was born. Not as a business alone, but as a promise. A promise to stand with the farmer in the most remote village, to be the bridge between harvest and hope.
The original vision for Admarc when it was established in 1971 was to empower farmers. So that when people are selling, they are selling the produce at a better price that would be economically viable. But also, when you are buying from Admarc, you have a stabilized pricing for the commodities that people are buying, so that it creates an economy that is hinged on agriculture. Remember, when there is food inflation, it affects everything as far as the economy is concerned. So the government wanted to ensure that there is an institution that is able to offtake produce from farmers, but at the same time also get these produce to the farmers at an affordable price.
From the early days as Malawi's sole buyer of smallholder produce to its transformation into a government-owned company, Admarc has remained rooted in service.
In 2003, Admarc was transformed into a commercial entity, a limited entity. Based on that, being a commercial entity, Admarc has an advantage of setting its own prices for certain commodities, which means we are able to buy and sell at a profit, and not just as a social entity that was operating before 2003.
Today, Admarc is not just buying, it is growing. From soya beans to groundnuts, beans to maize, fields are alive again with the promise of abundance. Every seed is more than a crop. It is a step towards food security, economic growth, and dignity for our farmers.
Ubwino kugwira ntchito ndi Admarc, kampani yabwino imene mbewu zanga ndikapitisa imandilandira mosavuta. Ngakhale masikelo awo amayeza bwino komanso ogwira nawo ntchito ndakadaulo.
Trading is not just business. It is trust, built one transaction at a time. With modern grain dryers and better storage, Admarc ensures that what farmers grow is preserved, protected, and valued.
Admarc is going into technology on various fronts. For the last few years, Admarc has been known to go into the market late, because when you're buying commodities, you need to check the moisture content level in those commodities. So Admarc was forced to wait until the produce is in the right frame of quality in terms of dryness. Our competitors were not specific as far as quality of the farm produce that they're getting from the farmers is concerned. So we needed to innovate and come up with means where we should be able to compete favorably with players on the market. And the right way of doing that is to buy equipment, get technology that will help us, that when we're buying commodities like maize, for example, with slightly higher moisture content, we should be drying them. So yes, we have gone into technology. We have acquired 10 drying machines that we put across the country, and they are operational now to ensure that we are able to dry the maize and keep it for a longer period of time. But in addition to that, also we are introducing pre-packaging machinery that will be able to package the commodities and sell them in the right packages, and that will also ensure that the products that we are buying and reselling to farmers is in the right quality.
Value is not only in the field, it's in what we create from it. Admarc adds life to Malawi's harvest. Maize flour for our homes, beans for our markets, groundnut flour for our kitchens. From raw grain to finished products, Admarc turns harvest into heritage.
Admarc's value addition efforts started actually a long time back. As we speak, Admarc still has machinery that we are revamping and reviving to start our value addition for various commodities. We have started with rice. We'll polish it and package it into smaller packs and large bags. But in addition to that, we also have cotton ginneries, which we are using to gin seed cotton to lint. 3 across the country, 1 in the north, another in Balaka, and another one in the lower Shire. But we also have a groundnut grading factory. It grades groundnuts into 6 different grades. Now let me talk about pigeon peas. Admarc also has 2 factories that it uses to produce dar. Dar is one commodity that is on high demand in the foreign market. So we are bringing in also value addition on maize, whereby we have already actually started producing flour that people are going to be buying ready-made flour. So what we want to also encourage people in the rural areas, in towns, is to buy our flour because it is fortified flour.
Behind every bag of maize and every packet of rice is a network of factories, rail lines, roads, and warehouses that keep Malawi's agricultural heart beating.
You cannot go to a district in this country and not find an Admarc establishment. And we are proud of that. Admarc is there for any farmer, a smallholder farmer, medium-scale farmer, a large-scale farmer. When we buy from these farmers through our markets, 360 markets across the country, we need to transport them. So Admarc also boasts of about 9 aggregation centers, which are depots. We are able to transport using the road. We are maybe the only entity that still has access to the railway line to our depots. We also use the water because we have 2 markets actually on the islands of Likoma and Chizumulu. We are able to transport commodities from the mainland into the island.
Land, rail, and water. Admarc's reach spans the nation. Admarc's story is not just about the past. It's about a promise of tomorrow.
We'll continue to expand our footprint in the next 10 years. But in addition to that, what we want to do is to ensure that we have more value addition products that we are going to put on the market. We will continue doing value addition for maize. Apart from flour, we should be doing cornflakes. We should be doing groundnut peanut butter. We are working on that. We are also doing value addition on cotton seed to produce cotton seed cake, but in addition to that, to produce cooking oil from cotton seed. In the next 10 years, you start seeing more products from soya bean, for example. Those are the key areas that we're working on. We want to industrialize our agriculture. We want to ensure that our agriculture is commercialized. So in the next 10 years, we are working on that.
Together with Malawi's farmers, communities, and partners, we are planting the seeds of a stronger, more secure future for every home, for every plate, for every Malawian.